Tonight's forecast is sponsored by Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter.
All right, folks, thank you so much for continuing to stick around here on the program. I'm Dustin Staples with you once again, and a big shout out to Luis last week for filling in for me for doing the weather. It is a whole different world of compared to doing just the news and you're doing the weather and all sorts of stuff in there. But you know what, though, in the world of television, you have to get your feet wet in every sort of aspect of it is, whether it's producing or filming or editing, which we all are very familiar with doing. So, but again, everybody has their own little niche for their type of thing. So thank you again for putting up with him, and I'm back with you for until they say we don't want you here anymore. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, just do know that we are going to be getting to see a much colder night. Once again, expect a hard freeze likely, as our temperatures are going to be very cold once again. So if you've been lucky enough, maybe our friends towards Patrick County, if you head up towards parts of I-81, going towards Montgomery, Floyd counties, there along the spine of the Blue Ridge, you've seen some snow flurries today, and that's going to persist. For those of you who do see those snow flurries for the rest of the day going into tonight, don't expect it to accumulate because the ground has been sort of semi-warm. But also, we have not had enough cold nights ahead of us where our temperatures haven't been cold enough for it to stick. And plus, these storm systems are so limited with moisture. There's really not a lot of moisture involved with these storm systems moving through our area. But you know what, though? It's a reminder that winter is still here. By the way, spring does officially begin next Monday. So we are now counting the days down till the spring equinox does begin next Monday. Lows tonight are going to fall in the 30s and 20s for much of everybody tonight. Like I said, a hard freeze is a concern for everything. Winds will continue to gust 10 to 20 miles per hour for us as well. We'll see a clear sky overnight tonight. So if you do have trash day, just do know that you want to make sure things are tightly nailed down for you so your trash is not blowing everywhere. Highs tomorrow are going to rebound in the mid-50s for us. We'll have mostly sunny skies. Again, breezy at times, still slightly below normal. Our average high should be right around 57, 58 degrees. We're not even near that. We're still running about 4 to 5 degrees below where we need to be for this time of year, so do keep that in mind. Tomorrow's rating forecast is a 5 out of 10 for the heck of it, because we're going to be semi-warm, but we're also going to be very breezy at times as well. Your sunrise is coming in at 7:30. Let's take a look ahead to the weekend forecast. Of course, you know St. Patrick's Day is on Friday. That will most likely be the wettest day of the week, as our temperatures are going to begin to get warmer-ish, I guess I'll call it that. 52 for Saturday there. Mix of clouds and sun in the morning. We'll most likely see a stray shower early in the morning, then things will begin to gradually clear out, and time force lows are going to dip in the 20s for you. So again, for some headlines to keep a note about, yes, we're running below normal, and definitely for sure we're going to be on a seesaw pattern. So for the next about 2 to 3 weeks, we are expecting our temperatures to be up and down, and the concern does become, hard freezes are coming back for us because our temperatures are going to be so cold at night. They're at 27 for that overnight low going into your Sunday morning. So the good news is the breezes will be not as high as they have been, or I guess they have been for the last couple of days, but they will be noticeable as you're doing anything out for the weekend. So again, a good weekend to fly some kites out there for sure and definite. I know some of our spring breaks are coming up for some of our students, so just be patient for those here in a few weeks or so as we're getting closer to Easter and stuff of that nature. It is expected to feel more like, hopefully, like springtime than it is mid-February, as we are opposed to seeing for our hometowns. Real quickly now for the outlook as you're making your way, what does the rest of the month look like temperature-wise? Well, this outlook is showing we may be staying near normal, which is a pretty somewhat accurate description there. But again, for our friends out towards the west that are expecting more of that atmospheric rivering once again, several feet of rain is possible from parts of down from California all the way down into Arizona, Nevada, and New Mexico. Several feet of snow is recently falling out there, of course, parts of the west states. And that cold air eventually is going to march its way eastward once again as we do get closer to the end of the month. This goes out to the 27th of March, so you kind of give you a standpoint on where we are with this as well. But again, remaining near normal or ish for a majority of the East Coast. We kind of would definitely need some sort of warmth, but again, it's been getting to feel more like February than it has March right now. Friends to the northeast, they recently just saw some snow. They're expecting another snowstorm again this weekend. They're going to see more snow of that. And again, our friends down to the south of Florida, which I was just there, well, they were still running above average, believe it or not. Okay, that's enough of your time here for you. Thanks so much for watching. As always, cold temperatures tonight. Get that wind gear with definitely for sure tomorrow. And as we get closer to Wednesday night and Thursday, we're going to start out in the 20s. And by Thursday afternoon, our temperatures are going to be approaching the 60-degree mark. So a weather flip-flop day is in the making for Thursday. Take care.
Your BTW21 weather forecast is sponsored by Zentmeyer Chiropractic.